Hi guys, welcome to the IBC2025. My name is Jeroen from Q Support and I'm here with Aron from Canon. And we're going to talk about the new Canon C50. Canon has just brought out this product and I was just wondering, why did Canon come up with this product?
So this is a new entry to our cinema range, and it's filling a gap that we didn't have previously, in the sense that it's for professionals out there who are creating content for clients. That could be corporate work, it could be commercial, it could be indie film, it could be music videos, and those freelancers, they tend to work with production companies or by themselves, and they tend to own their own cameras, and they need a tool that's small and versatile that can fit any type of job, because no 2 days is ever the same for a freelance videographer, as I'm sure you know.
Yeah.
So I think it's having a camera that is at a cost-effective price point, but also has that professional results that can satisfy clients of any type of level.
When I saw the camera, I saw that it was a perfect fit compared to the C80 or the C70. Just below that.
Sure.
Compared to the R5C, how do you think that it compares to the R5C?
Sure. So there's definitely similarities with the R5C, in the sense that, like that camera, this is a hybrid. It can take photos and videos, and it has two operating systems, and the EOS R system dedicated for photography, and Cinema EOS for video. But the differences are that this is a lot more video focused, with the top handle, with the ergonomics, being able to mount things. Whereas the R5C has more photocentric elements, such as the mechanical shutter, the EVF. It can support external flashes. If you're somebody who is 50-50 with professional photography, professional videography, that might be a more suitable camera for you. But if you're somebody who is much more video focused in what you're doing, but would also appreciate the additional benefit of being able to capture stills, then this camera would be more video focused.
Okay. The R5C has a 8K sensor, I believe.
Yes,
This one has a 7K sensor.
that's correct.
Would you say this one is better in low light, also compared with the ISO values?
Yeah, so there's a significant improvement in dynamic range and low light capability in this camera. So this is a brand new 7K full frame sensor, and it has a dual base ISO of 800 and 6400. But even in our marketing shoots, we pushed that to 12,800, and the image remained really clean. So that is a significant improvement over the R5C, which had about 14 stops of dynamic range, whereas this has over 15 stops.
Okay. When we're talking about the high ISO range, I immediately think about the FX3 or the FX6, which
Sure.
have the same sensor.
Yeah.
How does it compare to those sensors or the FX3, which I think is a similar camera to this?
Right. So I think one of the advantages of this dual base ISO system is that it feels like it's quite sensibly distributed in terms of having 800 and 6400 as working ISOs. And if you wanted to expand that to 12,800, we've done that with our triple base ISO system on the C80 and the C400, which means that you've got three options to really give you a really broad range of lighting scenarios. And whereas with this camera, as we had two options, we wanted to not have them too far apart, because as I mentioned, the 12,800 is really clean on this camera. But if we went down the road of having 800 and 12,800, the significant disadvantage there is when you're working on ISOs in between, which is actually quite common. You know, you're talking about two drastically different sensitivities there. So we wanted to be able to allow users to have that flexibility to slightly adjust lighting as you would do so on any normal shoot, without getting too far away from the base ISO.
Okay, great. We as Q Support, we sell a lot of PTZ cameras from Canon. Does this also support the XC protocol for connection with PTZ keyboard, for example?
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got XC protocol in here. We've got inbuilt Wi-Fi for instant connection. You can also use an Ethernet adapter via USB-C if you want a wired connection. And XC protocol really opens what you can do with this in terms of a remote control capability. So for example, you can use our multi-camera control application for smartphones and tablets. So you can monitor and control up to 4 cameras at once. But you can also use dedicated hardware controllers like our RC IP1000 or from third-party solutions from Cyanview and Scarhoy, who are implementing our protocol. There's also PT heads out there, ones such as Xanis, who have a solution where you can actually turn this into a PTZ camera by controlling it over XE protocol, also giving you control over the zoom on servo zoom. So really exciting. It really opens the door of what you can do with this camera.
So you could really be looking at live streaming cinematic images with a C50 or C80 camera.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you for your information, and you, thanks for watching.
Cool. Thank you.